Good afternoon, Howard Gibson. I'm really glad to have you here with me today. I'm Lynn Rogers, and my series is about artists and creative folks. We were talking, we're both post-beat poets and artists. You're a musician, I'm a graphic artist, and we're really just talking about how we were inspired by those that came before us and how we got going. And you were telling me yesterday it happened with music for you. So what inspired you?
Yeah, well, as I was telling you yesterday, when I was about 13, I really got into Bob Dylan, and
Me too.
yeah, I was at a summer camp actually, and they had records there, a lot of Dylan albums, and I was blown away by them, and then also Leonard Cohen around the same time. Especially his song Suzanne. I just love the imagery in that. And that got me going because I liked music. I was actually writing songs at the time.
Okay.
But that kind of set my direction, and then that got me interested in other poets like William Blake, and then the beat poets, Allen Ginsberg in particular, and then as I went on, as I continued writing, I was developing my style, and I started reading the surrealists like Andre Breton and Tristan Tzara, Dada, and then going back to the symbolists, Arthur Rimbaud and Tom Verlaine, and so.
Good sharing, thank you.
Yeah.
And for me, it was also probably Bob Dylan. I wrote poems when I was very little in elementary school, and every year they'd haul my mother in and tell them I had plagiarized, but I hadn't. They said, well, children don't write like this, and my mother said, she does. But then as a teenager, when I was also influenced by the peace movement and civil rights movement, Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Odetta, then I started to write poetry that wasn't so conventional, and adults might question, including my mother, is this really poetry? Because it was more purposeful, it was counter the mainstream culture. And so I would say later experiences in Berkeley and Mexico around people like Jerry Rubin and Ken Kesey and Mountain Girl, Neil Cassidy, while I wasn't fully aware of the term beat, I was just absorbing, and looking also to the less discovered women writers who were equally powerful in that movement. I didn't know it yet, but I know it now. So that's kind of how we both began.
Yeah, so we have similar beginnings.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Thank you.